fear of excelling. Life's goal is to put you in a fear state of mind, people. Life's goal is to put you in a fear state of mind so that you don't want to go after your dreams and goals.
I was my own obstacle to my success because I felt that I wasn't good enough. I didn't have hope nor believed in myself. And as a teen mom at the age of 13, I never thought that I would get far in life.
During these times when you run into these challenges and you run into these hard times, I've learned there's a phrase that you can always hold to be true, no matter what happens. There's one phrase that carries so much power that you can always hold to be true, regardless of what happens to you in life. And the phrase is, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible that you can live your dreams. It's possible that you can achieve your goals. No matter what happens, it's still possible. No matter how bad life gets, no matter how bad the bank account looks on paper, it's still possible that you can change it.
This book has taught me that we all have a gift. It's up to us to use our gift if we want that special something in life.
So it's important that as you go through the struggle that you focus on the goal and you address the problem. You focus on the goal, you address the problem as needed, but you never focus on the problem.
But now I see my life differently. With the help of others, and by reading this book, I understand now that I am a contender. I have great ideas and great dreams and a passion to pursue them.
And this is how you survive through your struggles in life.
Everyone has a dream. Even people who yet don't know their dream has one. We have to dig deeper within ourselves to find that dream and to hold on to it. What we do with our dream is our choice. After reading this book, I have captured my dream and I am committed to achieving it. And not just for me, because I'm not alone. In my case, this is for us, my son and me.
Well, I think Kris's book was a wonderful opportunity to help people understand how to even go beyond winning, because with giving to others, it really takes you to a higher level and it brings back so much for you more than you could imagine. So for that, I very much appreciate him. Thank him for all of his work.
Awesome job tonight. Enjoyed it. So thankful that I came out to hear Kris talk. Very excited. And I brought a copy for my daughter, the book. Yes.
And my goal was really just to share with others how I'd achieved my success. One of the questions that I got so often at that time in my life was, how did you do it? How did you go from being a young black male surrounded by drugs, gangs, and violence to being so successful in business and in life today?
In order for you to reach success, you've got to understand significance, and Kris tells the story.
I read Kris Mathis' book, and he is a really inspirational person. In his book, he doesn't only portray to adults, but the youth.
What I've learned is on this journey, there's going to be times where people won't believe. There's going to be times where your friends and family aren't going to support you. And they're going to tell you that you're crazy for doing this. People told me I would never do this. People told me that speaking would never work for me. I mean, if they can see me now. But I mean, victory is what you've done all this for. This is what you've put all the hard work in for. It's to get to that point where you can say, I did it. I made it. I've achieved this goal. And I'll be honest with you, and I don't say this to brag, but I've had a lot of victories in my life. I've achieved a lot of goals. A lot of dreams have come true for me. But the biggest goal that I've ever achieved was one that I shared with my wife. You see, her dream, when I met her, she always told me how she wants to go to Tokyo, Japan one day. And she was studying Japanese in school at Grand Valley. And of course, as a college student, I don't think she could afford to go at that time. But I remembered it, that's what she told me she wanted to do one day. And so we eventually dated for a few years, and then we got married. And I remember on our first anniversary, we went out to dinner, I believe, right? We went out to dinner like before time, a few months early. And during that time we were having dinner, I'm not gonna tell you what I said, but I did get a little smooth. So, you know, said some sweet things to her. Put my Johnny Romance coat on and just kind of mumbled some things. And I said, here, check this out. And I slid a piece of paper across the table to her. She said, what is it? I said, just open it. And she opened it, and it was an itinerary for 7 days and 6 nights stay in Tokyo, Japan. One of the finest hotels in downtown Tokyo. And I remember when we got to Tokyo, we did anything that she wanted to do. We visited every museum that she picked out, and aquariums, if I remember right, and we tried all types of, well, actually, she tried all types of exotic foods, and I just watched most of the time until I could find a McDonald's, and then that's where I ate at, but I mean, I'm not a big fan of octopus spaghetti, I'm sorry, and squid, and I just can't do it, but that was the belief that I had to take on as I went through life, that even though I'm not known as a speaker, even though no one has ever heard of me, it's possible that I can become known. It's possible that one day I'm going to impact thousands of lives. It's possible that one day I'm going to travel the country and speak at events. It's possible. There's others that's doing it, so why can't I do it? I found examples of those who were doing it, and I used them as my it's possible. That if they can do it, I can do it.
Kris is a big inspiration to me personally and also professionally. Kris has done wonders for young people, and certainly I'm looking for even more from him in the future.
Hi, I'm Marie Burrell, and I know Kris from the board of directors at Arbor Circle, and he is just an inspiration, and I'm glad to be here tonight to support him. It's great. It's going to be a great book. I haven't read it yet, and I'm excited.
He's a man of great character, and I truly believe that the lessons he has to teach are lessons that can change your life. This man is a man of God. This man is a loving husband, and more than that, he's a person who's been through a lot of things that no matter where you are in life, he can help you along, and he can help you get to accomplishing your dreams.
Well, my name is Faith Thompson, and I guess I just have to say that Kris I really connected with him almost on every level. You know, my father has been addicted to the streets and to different drugs, and it's been really hard. And I mean, every little aspect down to living in a basement and then coming out of that. So it was really an awesome experience to be able to talk to him and get some resources like his email and being a part of the IAAP. I think it would be a really good experience, and I hope others are able to follow him as well.
I really enjoyed Kris Mathis when he spoke. He's very motivational, and I recommend him for every group. His message was very inspirational to me. He made me think about what goals I'm wanting to accomplish, and that it is possible to get there.
Paint pictures for yourself. One thing that I did to remind myself was I used to call and leave myself voicemails. and what I would do is, on my voicemail, I would remind me of what I'm capable of when no one believed in my dream. And I mean, I give you an example. It would go something like, hey Kris, how you doing, man? You know, I just want you to know, bro, you're incredible, dude. You're an amazing guy. One day you're gonna be known around the world for being a motivational speaker, regardless of what everybody tells you. Don't listen to those around you. Trust me, you're going to make it. If nobody else believes in you, just know that I believe in you, and it's gonna happen for you. And I remember I used to listen to these, and it would put tears to my eyes to know that I'm the only one that believes. And that's all that mattered to me at that time.
When I think of Kris, 3 words, describing words, I guess, would come to mind: real, relevant, and relatable. Just because he took his own personal experiences and used them and wove them into his presentation as to how a person can achieve and meet their dreams or meet their goals and live their dreams. a person was able to connect there.
One last thing I want to leave you, and it's a poem that I wrote called To Live Your Dreams, which you'll find at the very back of the book. It's a poem that I've practically become known by because of its message. To live your dreams, you have to be willing to fight for it. Make steps every day and night for it. Be willing to give up time and sleep at night for it. Have patience, work hard, and do more than just try for it. Remember, Martin had a dream and he was willing to die for it. You have to believe and have dreams at night about it. Feel your life is just useless and incomplete without it. Be willing to take a setback to reach it. And know that others before you have achieved it. Know in your heart that you cannot be defeated. Use all your strength, skills, and prepare to take action. And not reaching your goal is never an option. Stay moving forward towards your goal until you hit it. And I promise through the power of God, you'll get it.